Hi everyone, welcome back. Modern Monk here. Hope you're all doing well. So today I just want to talk about role models and people that you look up to, people that you respect, and why. And I think that's very important to sit down and take the time to reflect on the people that you look up to, the people that you listen to in podcasts or the videos that you watch to get advice. And I think this gives you a good view on who you are, and the kind of person that you want to become. And when you define that and you find what the common trait all these people have in common, then you get a better sense of who you are and the vision and the journey that you're on. So, without further ado, I just made a list, and I could have made the list much longer, but I narrowed it down to these people that I'm about to list, and it's in no particular order. So I'm just going to list them off one by one and just give a very brief explanation as to why I respect them and why they're a role model of mine. So the first one is Grant Cardone. I look up to Grant Cardone for his larger-than-life persona, his high energy, and his expertise on money, growth, and real estate. He really got me into real estate, as well as Robert Kiyosaki. I would say Robert Kiyosaki as well for that reason, for his knowledge on finances and his ability to teach through the Rich Dad program and Cash Flow Quadrant. So Grant Cardone and Robert Kiyosaki for those reasons. Number 3, Dan Pena. I would say Dan Pena for his intense, his raw, masculine alpha energy and his just pull the fucking trigger mentality. That it's such a breath of fresh air to hear that, especially from a male's perspective, especially in today's day and age where you don't really see much of that high intensity anymore. Everything's kind of not like that. It's much more mellow, much more polite, and everything. So it's a breath of fresh air to hear and to watch Dan Pena's videos. Next one would be Stefan James. I discovered Stefan about 2 years ago when I was really decided to go on the self-improvement route, and I was reading a lot of books, and the first video that I watched of his was 32 books of his that he was recommending, and I remember I just went down that list and I read maybe about half of the ones that he recommended, and I still intend to read more books that he continues to suggest. And really I respect Stefan for his mentality of self-improvement and his ability to be such an advocate for love and openness without making it seem so corny and without being a pushover, he really embodies what he teaches, and you can really see that through him. Next one would be Tony Robbins, and I would say really for similar reasons as Stefan James, but Tony's just such a giant. He's such an inspiration. He's such he's a larger than life persona, and he's always inspirational. He's very deep, and he's just high energy. He's all about high energy. Next would be a YouTuber by the name Elisha Long. I've been following Elijah for about 2 years now, and he's always been like a peer, to me, like an older brother, so to speak, and you really feel like he cares for his viewers, his subscribers, and I've always felt in sync with his message and his words that he speaks. And it's just his introspective personality. He reads a lot. He's very analytical, and he's always motivating and encouraging young men to really step out of their comfort zone and to slay the dragon, so to speak, and really make changes and be self-actualized that way. The next would be Jordan Peterson for his ability to articulate complex ideas and articulate deep matters and make them easily understandable to people, and make them applicable. You know, he, like his 12 rules to life, something as simple as like make your bed, you know, but he makes the pieces connect so easy, so well, and so articulate with it, and with like examples of lobsters and all that stuff. Next would be Alpha Male Strategies. This is a YouTube channel. He's a dating coach, and he's a little controversial in a lot of his ways that he talks, but I've been watching his stuff for a while, and he's always, the message that he always preaches is really for a man to be on his purpose. For a man to be on his purpose so much that you don't even need women. And this is like, this is really resonates with me. This is because when you're focused, when you're a focused man and you're on your purpose, you don't, you know, you're focused on what you need to do. And this was really the first time when I heard about masculine frame, you know, just like holding your masculine frame around women. So again, I would say that for AMS. Next one would be Bob Proctor, and as well as Dr. Bruce Lipton, both for the reasons of really explaining and diving deep into our perceptions of reality, our subconscious mind, our thoughts, and how our thoughts shape reality, and really changing the paradigm, shifting our paradigm, and creating a new reality that we want for ourselves. And last but not least, Eckhart Tolle. And really Eckhart Tolle for being just the spiritual presence that we all need and all practice in our lives to find deeper inner peace through our day-to-day lives. I respect Eckhart Tolle. He's kind of like the pinnacle in my mind of like the spiritual guru guy, like the way that he's truly surrendered to the present moment, and you can see that, with him. He's taught me that there's no such thing as problems, and that problems are a mind-made phenomenon, that and that all we can ever do is be truly here and now in the present moment. And so, you know, when you break it down, what do all of these figures have in common? And well, one, they're all strong male figures, good role models for men to have in today's day and age, to really, and they all focus on having purpose and clarity of mind, and being observant of your thoughts and how your thoughts create your reality. So again, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Who are some people that you look up to and respect and want to strive to be? Again, thank you for watching. Enjoy.